I'm going to say this and then I ain't going to say nothing else. Parents, stop. Look. Come here. Come to the front. All parents, come to the front. Come to the front. Let me tell y'all something. Stop moving in guilt. Stop moving in guilt. Move in gusto. Move in, you know what? I'm human. Move in, I ain't mean you no harm. I gave you the best I could. Move in, look, this is all I got. I gave you all I had. Move in, there was no book on parenting. I, stop moving in guilt. That's why a lot of these kids ain't hitting on 17 cents plus tax. Because a lot of us, a lot of you have raised them on the basis of guilt. You raised them on, and it wasn't just guilt on what you didn't do. You raised them on guilt of what you didn't have. We gotta stop moving like this. Raise those children towards independence. God loaned them to us for a short period of time. The law says until they're 18. I say until they get it. And if you ain't got it by 18, I say, look here. Raise those children towards independence. Stop raising these children worrying about what other folks are doing, what other folk got. I got to buy them Jordans because everybody in their class got Jordans. No, they don't. And if they do, that's their problem. Huh? Because I ain't paying $200 and some for nobody shoes. No, even in this day and time, if my children were being raised in this day and time, you think you getting $200 worth pair of shoes, and I don't even get $200 worth pair of shoes, and I'm supposed to buy you some. Listen, I ain't Beyonce and you ain't Jay-Z. We ain't doing it. Not over here. Huh? Stop raising these babies with guilt. Raise them children towards independence. You want to say how you do? How do I raise my children towards independence? All right, let me go ahead and help y'all and give you a few pointers. Look here, baby. You raise your children towards independence by teaching them how to tie their shoes. You raise them towards independence by teaching them how to say no instead of no. Yes instead of uh-huh. Huh? You make them talk. In other words, you raise your children by independence by giving them chores. You dump your room, you dump your trash. When you get out your bed, you make it. Huh? You don't sleep on your sheets longer than a week or two. However you do it. You wash your clothes. You do this, you do that at a certain age. Okay? And we all look at our children and we determine what they can handle by their age, by their actions, by the things they can and cannot do. And some of them gonna play you now. Some of them gonna play you. Halfway sweeping the floor so you can take the broom and sweep it. I ain't doing that. I say sweep this floor. Huh? Halfway dumping the trash, got trash all everywhere other than in the trash can and to go in the big trash can so that you can pick up behind them and do it. Shoes all over the floor so you can pick up behind them and do it. No. Your shoes supposed to be in a certain place. They supposed to be in the closet or tucked neatly up under the bed if you ain't got no closet, or if you do have a closet too crowded, the excess shoes, you have them somewhere neat. You have to raise these children towards independence. You have to raise them. Don't bring no C's in my house. My children couldn't bring C's in my house. A C means you're average. You're not ordinary. You're extraordinary. Don't bring no C's in my house. You bring a C in my house, I'm taking your cell phone. Huh? Now, if your children have special needs, that's understandable. But if they don't, and you know they can do, if you can, I used to tell mine, if you can make a D, you can make a C. If you can make a C, you can make a B. If you can make a B, you can make an A. Don't bring that mess in my house when I know who you are and I know how I raised you. Don't come around here. Folks speak to you. Hey there, baby, how you doing? And you, all that shy stuff. You look that person in their eye and you speak back because they spoke to you. Oh, you so cute. You just as cute as you can be. Don't say thank you. No. Say thank you. Say thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you say thank you. Because somebody gave you a compliment. If somebody do something for you, you say thank you. If you do something for someone else, you say you're welcome. Huh? We're not raising kids. Stop raising these kids with guilt. Raise these children. Daddy gone. He gone. You sit them down. You talk to them. Look, your father and I, we didn't work things out. We didn't, man, you ain't got to go into detail. I went into a little detail, enough detail where I thought mine could handle because I talked to my children about everything. I didn't keep things from them. That may be right in some people's eyes, and it may be wrong in some people's eyes. That's the way I did it. And I turned out 3 good ones, as far as I can see. Now, are they perfect? No. Do I think they're perfect? Absolutely not. Huh? I've never been that, oh, no, not mine. Don't have these children going to school, raising these children in guilt, and then you going up to the school fighting and arguing and cussing and fussing at the teacher. At the teacher. I ain't say the teachers are perfect. I'm saying know your child. Raise your child well enough where you know your child, where you can go to battle for them if that's necessary. But don't go to battle for them acting a fool. You ain't got to go to battle for them acting a fool. It's too much out here. Raise them children towards independence because you are not guaranteed to be here forever. You're not. You're not going to be here forever. That's why you raise them towards independence. Because guess what, baby? Ain't nobody going to love them kids like you are. Nobody is going to love your children like you are. If you leave here today or tomorrow, God forbid, that stepmother is not going to give your children and love your children the way she will her own. That stepfather is not going to give your children and love your children the way he does his own. Huh? So that is why you as a parent have a responsibility to raise your children towards independence. Forget about the guilt. Forget about the fact that their other parent isn't there. Forget about the fact that they don't have everything name brand under the sun. Forget about the fact that you don't have all the name brand foods and this, that, and the other for them to eat. Forget about the fact that you got to rely on little food stamps to see your way through. Forget about the fact that you got to rely on a voucher to pay your rent. Forget about all those facts. Just do what you have to do. And remember, the government is temporary. Whatever you getting from the government, it is temporary. Okay? Work yourself towards independence as well. Huh? Y'all stop raising these children with guilt. Raise your children towards independence. You need any more independence advice, baby? I got a boatload of it for you. Okay? All right? Stop raising these children towards independence. Stop raising these children with guilt. Raise them towards independence. Don't allow them to talk trash in your face. Who you talking to? Lower your tone. We're going to get that straight right now. Get that tone together and you get it together right now. Huh? Outside who? Who going outside? Not you. Not you think you being disrespectful to me. Show them love. Love. Give them children all the love you can give them. When they leave your presence every day, you tell them you love them. When they leave off the phone with you every day, you tell them you love them. When you text them every day, you tell them you love them. If you're a woman, don't have no pile, and you're a single woman, don't have no pile of men running in and out your house. Let them men, if you got something you want to do because you're grown, go on out there and do it. Make sure you got a secure babysitter, somebody that you trust, somebody that you believe in. I was too scared. I did what I had to do, but I was scared. So you got to make sure that oldest child is helping. Ain't nothing wrong with that oldest child helping. Nothing wrong with that. Okay? You talk to them children. Children are not stupid. They're not. If you got a son and he loved the game, you set him aside. Set him some time to play the game. Don't allow him to just play the game. No, he needs a schedule like I used to have to do my youngest son. When my youngest son, he loved that game. And it got to the point where I had to put him on a schedule. And that's what I did. He had a scheduled time where he could play the game because I wasn't going to have his head in that game. They had I tried to initiate them reading a book once a week. I tried it. It didn't work. It didn't last. But at least they knew books were important to read. It's a whole lot of things that you can do and tactics you can create to raise your children towards independence. It is a lot. That's what we have to raise. Don't raise these children worrying about name brand stuff, Michael Jordan's, all that dumb stuff. That stuff dumb. Huh? Their job, you tell them that your only job is for you to go to school. That's your job. However many hours. If it's 8 hours, your job is to go to school for 8 hours. If it's 6 hours, your job is to go to school for 6 hours. That's your job. You ain't got no other job other than to go to school and do your chores around the house. You want to go outside? If you have a child that love to be outside, they got chores. You got to take care of your chores before you go outside. You got to do your homework before you go outside. You can get your snack. You come in the house. Mine used to come in the house, huh? After school. This was our routine. You come in the house. You get your snack. You do your homework while you eating your snack. That's fine. You get your snack and you go outside. You know, long as your room and your chores and everything done. The boys had to dump trash. My daughter didn't dump trash. The boys had to dump. Now she had to dump trash in her own room, but the boys had to dump the trash. And I didn't care all that 6 and 7. Who care about age? You 6 and 7, you can dump your trash. You can. And let me tell you something. These 2-3-year-old children running around here that's not potty trained, that's a mess right there. Once they can run their mouth and say hi, no, yes, bye-bye, and all of that, they can say potty. I made up a song for my children, my granddaughter. When she got on the potty, you put the pee in the pot. I'll never forget it. Pee in the pot. The pee in the pot. You put the boo in the pot. 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 Then you wipe and flush, bonk, bonk. And I used to do the bonk, bonk sound. My granddaughter would fall out laughing. But those were the things. Then you wash your hands. 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 Oh, then you wash your hands. Oh, I'm getting carried away. But anyway, those are the things I did. I was creative in the way I raised my children. And I'm passionate about this so I can see how y'all see me talking. My fast talking. I'm passionate about this subject. So I'm telling you, you want to turn out good kids. You want to turn out kids that can see you for who you are. Not perfect. Not perfect, because my children don't bit more give me the attention I know I deserve than what I would love to have from them. But you know what? It's because I raised them like that. I raised them, not making an excuse for them, because they should be more attentive to me. But I raised them towards independence. I raised them like that. I raised them like that. So I can't be mad because they ain't in my face 24/7. They're not in my face 24/7 because I raised them towards independence. I left the guilt out. My ex-husband and I, we divorced. We divorced. We were too young and we divorced. You got to raise these children towards independence. Don't raise them towards nothing else. Raise them how to protect themselves, how to look out for themselves, how to feed themselves, how to do the things that they need to do in order that they will survive in this world if you are no longer in it. Have an amazing day.